Okay, so I'm going to make a timer. This game can only be played for 20 seconds and then the game is over. Now, a timer is kind of like a reverse score. So it's very, very similar. Just in my dinosaur sprite here, I'm going to create a new variable and I'm going to call that new variable timer. And I'll just set it for all sprites. Okay, so the timer, when the green thing is clicked, actually, I'm going to create a new one of a new script. All right, so when the green thing is clicked, I'm going to set the timer to 20 seconds. And then I'm going to wait 1 second. And then I'm going to change the timer by -1. Okay, so 1 second, change the timer by -1. But I need to repeat that 20 times. Okay, so look at the flow there because it's a little bit confusing. When the green thing is clicked, set the timer to 20 and then repeat 20 times. Wait 1 second, change timer by -1. Wait 1 second, change timer by -1. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, you can see my timer there, it's counting down. It'll count down all the way to 0 and then it will stop. I hope. Just going to speed that up. Okay, and you can see the timer's reached 0 there. So that bit's easy. The other thing I want to teach you about is called a broadcast message. And a broadcast is a way that all of your scripts and all of your sprites can talk to each other. Okay, so when the timer stops, I want everything to stop moving. Everything stops working. So set the timer to 20, repeat, and then once that happens, once it hits 0, I'm going to create a broadcast message. And that broadcast message is going to be called game over. Okay, so that broadcast, it's the dinosaur is shouting to everyone, game over, game over. And then we say, when I receive game over message, and there's one in here that says stop all. Okay, so that means stop all the scripts in that sprite. So then if I take that and I copy and paste it into the apples one, and I copy and paste it into the bananas, and I copy and paste it into the duck, and I copy and paste it into the second duck, that means that when the timer gets down to 0, all of these are going to get this same message, game over, and it's going to stop all of the sprites. Everything's going to stop working. Everything will stop. I'm going to press play. I'm going to hit fast forward so we don't have to wait 20 seconds. Okay, you can see it worked. It got down to timer 0 and then you saw all of the scripts stopped. So you learnt 2 things here. You learned how to create a timer by using a variable and then decreasing it by 1 each time. I showed you that over here. And the other thing you learnt was about that broadcast message. The broadcast message you're going to find lots and lots of uses for over the time when you're creating these games. Something happens, so then you broadcast a message and all of the sprites can react to that message. Now the sprites might do something different. They might speed up. Something else might happen. But in any case, that'll change. That broadcast message will tell them what to do. All right, that's it. That's our dinosaur game.